Why do the most spiritually gifted souls often come from the most painful and difficult families? Why are those who see through illusion and feel deeply so often misunderstood, rejected, even in their own homes? It's not an accident, it's a journey. Your pain is not punishment, it's preparation. Each person is born with the potential for individuation, the process of becoming one's truest and most whole self. For some, that path begins in chaos. For those here to elevate collective consciousness, transformation often starts at the heart of dysfunction. It's no coincidence you were born into a family that felt like a battlefield rather than a sanctuary. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. But that version of you isn't born in comfort. It's forged in chaos. When your childhood is filled with manipulation, control, rejection, or emotional neglect, you are forced to seek love outside of the family system. That search often leads to something greater, a connection with your higher self, a divine source, or the universe itself. Toxic families don't create your gifts, but they sharpen them. Constant invalidation and emotional volatility push you inward toward the only place left, your inner sanctuary. That's why the black sheep often is the most spiritual and the most powerful in the family. If your family tried to silence you, control you, or ridicule your intuition, they unknowingly created something unstoppable: spiritual immunity. You have learned to trust your inner voice, stand tall despite of rejection, and value your truth above external validation. And here's the spiritual plot twist. You needed this environment. Your soul came here for mastery, to live authentically, and to share your gifts fully with the world. From an early age, you had to defend your truth, even when it was unpopular. How do you protect your peace in chaos? How do you stop caring about what others think of you? Because safety is not in being seen, it's found in being whole. You learn to thrive in the shadows before you ever step into the light. Some families are spiritual prisons, not safe havens. If you were shamed for being different, punished for truth telling, or misunderstood for being sensitive, notice you are not cursed, you are chosen. But being chosen doesn't begin in the light, it begins in the shadow. And often that shadow wears the face of those closest to you. Families shape the soul, but unresolved trauma passed down through generations forms complexes that unconsciously control your behaviors. And you, the chosen one, you are born in the eye of that storm. A toxic family system is not a mistake. It's a karmic classroom. You incarnated there not to be broken, but to awaken. When love is conditional, emotions devalued, and authenticity is punished, your soul says, I'm ready. I'm ready to claim worth without applause. I'm ready to find security without approval. I'm ready to end the ancestral pain that has been invisible for the last generations. The path to wholeness requires a confrontation with the shadow. You were born into a family where the shadow ruled, not by accident, but by assignment. Every toxic family has a scapegoat, the one who questions everything, the one who's called dramatic, selfish, or crazy, and often that person is the most spiritually evolved in the room. You weren't born to maintain dysfunction, you were born to break it. The resistance isn't loud inside of you, it's quiet. It's found in refusing to betray yourself, even at the cost of connection, in crying alone after being gaslit, and choosing to trust your gut anyway. In healing wounds you should never have had, but you carry them, so they stop with you. Being the odd one is painful, yes, but it's also sacred, because only from the outside, the system, you can see it clearly, and only those who see it clearly can begin to transform it. Toxic families teach self-neglect. They assign roles: caretaker, provider, the invisible one. They reward self-betrayal and punish authenticity. But beneath this, alchemy occurs. Every moment your truth is rejected, you learn to value authenticity over approval. This is not about glorifying suffering, but honoring its spiritual function. These wounds don't destroy you, they awaken you. They strip away illusions of conditional love and push you into unconditional union with the divine. Your family was your first spiritual battlefield. Warriors don't train in peaceful places. Your soul didn't choose ease. You chose mirrors that would show you who you are not, so you can remember who you truly are. You are love, not control. You are truth, not manipulation. You are connection, not guilt. This is your secret initiation. Most will repeat the family script, but you chose to say, it ends with me. And that is the price and the privilege of being chosen. When your light begins to shine, those trapped in illusion will resist. They will fight you, they will criticize you, or they will try to pull you back into chaos, because your growth threatens their comfort. Your clarity reveals their confusion. That is why spiritual grounding is no longer optional, it's essential. You are not here for their approval. You are here to stay connected to your source. When your frequency is steady, no storm can shake you. So, how do you protect your light while still living among those who don't understand your path? I can give you 3 spiritual tools that will help you in this. So the first is the spiritual umbilical cord. Visualize a glowing cord extending from your navel to the sky, connecting you directly to the divine love, wisdom, and peace. This isn't just imagination. Your nervous system responds to belief. When you tune into source, your body calms and your energy restores. The second tool is stop taking their projections personally. Toxic people project their shadow onto others. You are not too much or too emotional. You are just not willing to deny your truth. Practice saying, that's not mine, that's their shadow. That's how you build emotional immunity. And the third tool are boundaries. Boundaries are sacred. Distance is not betrayal. You can love people and still say no. If you can leave a toxic dynamic, do so with compassion. If not, create spiritual sanctuaries, online communities, mentors, friends who help lift your frequency. You weren't meant to heal alone. There's other people out there like you. You are placed in that family because your soul could alchemize pain into purpose, and now you are. These tools are not spiritual fluff, they are soul survival gear. So when the world feels cold, return to source. You are not broken, you are being prepared. The world hasn't honored you yet, but your path is sacred, and you are not walking it alone. Let's be real, sometimes the spiritual path doesn't feel transcendent. It feels like failure. You might want to disappear, to numb, to escape. And that's not weakness. It's your soul expanding. So if you ever coped with addiction, distraction, or shut down, don't judge yourself. That was survival. But now, You are ready to thrive. You are not too damaged. You are not too late or too tired. Every time you feel instead of freeze, every time you stay instead of flee, you will reclaim your soul. Others will be transformed by a story, but first you must live it. Your family might never say sorry to you. Your healing might never be acknowledged, but your liberation doesn't need permission. Your light is sovereign. You are the living proof that darkness can birth galaxies. You are not behind. You are being shaped. Everything that felt like delay was part of your preparation. I know it's difficult to sit and wait when you are seeing other people getting ahead, but you have to remember, your path is not the same. You are meant to touch billions of people with your story. So keep going, not just for purpose, but because every step forward is a revolution. You are not a victim of your story. You are the author of a new paradigm.